What Gedonia does right. So Gedonia is a classic RPG with an open world and plenty of freedom of choice. So what makes Gedonia good? The nostalgic factor. With combat and choices, that's plenty. What does this mean? Simply put, it allows you to reminisce on a time in the past when you had nostalgic, nonsensical fun with a game. Pure joy. Often with another friend. Where does it come from? From simple visuals to lacking a dedicated guide walking you through the whole game. The first set of rules and guides are planted in the beginning. Top that with allocating character stats that are permanent, limiting you to first glance, good for only one class genre. Although the game does an adequate job of allowing you to still be anything due to its classlessness. Granted, you will only be optimized if you maximize your character in one thing. The world is challenging enough to capitalize on your impatience. This leads us to combat. Combat is not reinventing the wheel, but it sticks to tried and true mechanics. You can get a 3-hit combo from most weapons, and then skills that allow you to do more from there. The biggest determining factor I noticed in melee combat is you want to have good attack speed, from your agility stat, and good strength for raw damage. The better the attack speed, the sooner you can hit another 3-hit combo until your stamina is up again for another skill. Couple that with sprinting that can act as a dash, and you can evade much of everything with timing and ultimately patience. The actual dodge mechanic, which is much more responsive, requires a commitment of 2 agility points in your character creation. Magic is straightforward and requires mainly the application of elemental effects in order to get a desired projectile attack. Fire elemental will be the default and cast fireball. Lightning element, lightning strike, and so on with shadow and nature, etc. My experience as a necromancer build set me up a little bit differently for early game. Early on, combat is simple yet unforgiving. You do not start with many methods of healing, although they become inexpensive and plentiful later on. Also, you can struggle with the pure number of opponents you face. Juggling multiple attacks at once, yet is extremely doable. Nearly anything can be dodged. And with that, there's no lock-on and kill all button. Even with my necromancer build, the later end skills are still not adequate to one-shot an enemy or 3-hit combo kill someone. This game has plenty of choice and variety. This is shown right off the bat where you can opt to steal a horse, charm the owner, or run some errands for him to get the horse. The choices can be locked behind some skill points, but that's what an RPG is. It's about picking your role and playing it out. There's no single way to play your character, so there is a choice in how you build and what you pick and stock into. Overall, this game is chock full of fun hours of gameplay. Similar in graphics and freedom to Breath of the Wilds, and nostalgic like Dragon Age Origins. There's a good variety of quests and decent variation in enemy mobs. That said, do not expect a full AAA title game, with no quirks or bugs. This game has its fair share. With that, you can still play a whole session and never encounter a single bug. But for only $15, can you really complain? Sure you can. It's your hard-earned money, but it's someone else's project that took hundreds of hours to make. This leaves you with the ultimate choice to buy it or not. I'll leave you with this. I enjoyed the game and do not regret buying it. It was nostalgic and reminiscent of simpler times in games when you still made your own fun. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Peace.